Okay, so this is the building that we were in just now, and sort of behind it, I suppose. I think this is the back of the building, right? Presumably this is the back of the building. Behind it is supposed to be the other Thamesfolk settlement. Oh, found something, boy? Lead me to it, come on. In there? Where is it? I'm assuming it's in there, that's what you meant. Well, it's a teddy bear. Do you want the teddy bear? Is that the... Is that the reason we're here? I suppose. Anywho, I'm not exactly sure how far behind it, but I'm in no rush to get to the settlement immediately. I still want to explore the peninsula a bit more. I mean, I call it a peninsula. I don't know if that's the right word, but it should be, right? I mean, it's even though it's the river that's surrounding it from three sides, it's still whoa! I just dipped my knee in that and yikes. Okay, let's not go over there. Well, like I said, it's the river that's surrounding it from three sides, but it's still water. I reckon falls under the same category for that reason. See if we can, oh! This looks, it's like someone made these to avoid having to go for a swim. And soaking up enough radiation to light up a nuclear reactor. Do these lead anywhere useful, though? Apparently, if this mapping device is to be trusted, they lead to exactly where I'm going. Which is pretty interesting. I mean, there's loads of these, like, various means of navigating the rooftops. Ouch. Oh, whiskey, that could be good. Turpentine. I've got to remember, I can't pick up too many things because I won't be able to carry them. So, as useful as all the junk I have is... Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to call the various instruments, because here it's just a fallen tree. Over there it's like wooden boards and cardboard boxes and stuff stacked on top of planks to traverse the rooftops and stuff, so can't really think of one name for them, but like these bridges, basically, like very primitive crossways and stuff like that. British military terminal, be the best. Day 1, 2, 5, 11, so on and so forth. Alright, I mean, this is the British military, there's got to be something useful in here. I can't believe I'm writing this, but I've decided to desert the army. It's not... Well, day one is going really, really well, as you can see. I decided to desert the army. It's not because I'm scared or a coward, because I've discovered that my unit has been committing war crimes and covering them up. Can't be a part of this anymore. I joined the army to serve my country, not to be a part of something evil. Far be it for me to defend war crimes, but that last part is a bit idealistic and naive. I'm scared, but I know I'm doing the right thing. I overheard some fellow soldiers talking about how they've been sexually assaulting women in the towns we've been occupying. Wait, this is the British military occupying towns around... Is this just a log from somewhere abroad, like in like the rest of Europe and sort of like mainland Europe and stuff? It's gotta be, right? Because I don't see how the British army would be occupying towns inside of England. It's occupying, really? Like, yeah. It's probably like from abroad and just brought over here, I suppose. They don't care that these women are innocent civilians. They just see them as objects to be used for their own pleasure. I can't be a part of this. I reported it to my commanding officer, but he just laughed it off and told me to keep my mouth shut. Christ. I'm still trying to find a way out. I'm terrified of being caught, but I know I can't stay in this unit any longer. I've also discovered that my unit has been forcing civilians to work for us, threatening with summary executions if they refuse. It is like we are no better than the enemy we're fighting against. Well, there, now you're sort of starting to see it, aren't you, boy? Yes. Good on you, lad. I can't live with myself, and I can't continue being a part of this. Day 11. I've made the decision to desert. Well, you've made this decision about 10 days ago, and it still isn't coming to fruition, but I understand the hesitation. You do get shot for that, so, you know. I know the risks, but I have to do what's right. Well, good on you, like I said. I've heard stories of other soldiers being caught and executed for desertion, but I have to take that chance. I can't keep fighting for a cause I no longer believe in. Understandable. I'm on the run now. Ah, he's done it. He's made it. Well done, lad. I managed to sneak out the camp without being noticed, but I know they'll be looking for me. I have to keep moving and stay hidden. I'm scared. But I know I'm doing the right thing. I just hope I can make it to safety. I know I can't go home. The place doesn't even exist anymore. It's the reason why I signed up in the first place. All I have is what is with me and this terminal. Why did I steal the terminal? I don't know. It seemed like a smart idea at the time. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. I made it to safety. I'm in a refugee camp now, surrounded by people who have also been affected by the war. It's not much, but it's better than being in that unit. I still have nightmares about what I saw and what I was a part of, but I know I made the right decision. I just hope that one day justice will be served for the war crimes that were committed by my unit. And that's it. And that was Morgan. So now I'm wondering, how did Morgan's terminal make it here? Did he desert the unit from like mainland Europe somewhere and then ran back home? It makes sense, right? Well, where else would he go? Into occupied territory, deeper in enemy territory or whatever? No. So he made it back here, I'm assuming, with the terminal and then just left it here. Right, okay. Who knows, maybe we find out more about this Morgan. It's worth, at least sort of mentally trying to keep a note of that if we, see the name pop up somewhere else. We'll know it is him. There's also... stay away from the radiated barrels. But I wonder if I can... no, I can't. I'm trying to get to the rooftops again. And this looks like the place to do it. Yep, there we go. That works. Yeah, anything just to steer clear of the water. I just got to be careful this time so I don't fall down. Winston, on the other hand, seems immune to it, so, yeah. Not really worried about him. Down there is the Wellerman. Right, well, I gotta go down there now, don't I? I can drop down here. Here it is, the Wellerman Pub. I really want to go into the pub, but the problem is, I'm afraid that as soon as I go in, I'm going to be, like, neck deep underwater. And this is not the... I don't want to say harmless, but this is not the slightly less harmful water of the Thameshaven Underground. Bloody surgical gloves. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Bloody surgical gloves, is that... I wonder if I can wear those gloves on top of what I'm already wearing. I can! Indeed I can. Right, but I can't wear the assault mask on top of the green rag hat. Although, right arm, right leg, left arm, left leg, I'm missing the leather chest piece, right? Yes, I am. Okay, well, let's put on the leather armor as well now that I'm here. I can leave the hooligan chest piece because it's just like, it's just one piece of the armor and nobody's gonna really attack me immediately just because of it. And then the broken assault mask probably for the radiation. Right. Well, I definitely fit in more in with the aesthetic of where I am. That's for darn sure, but I'm still keeping my more civil clothing. Okay, arrow pointing this way. Hello? Electrical stove, napkin, clean coffee tin. This looks like it belongs to someone. Or at the very least it did. Not quite sure I want to steal all of this until I've met with the folks in charge of the area. The chemistry station. Love an armor workbench at this point. My V-bag, that's fine. A couple of blood bags would do me good. Footlocker. Churchill? Oh, for Christ's sake. I am traumatized is what I am. I thought that was like a wild attack dog or something. Not Churchill. I was about ready to scream for my life. Even though I'm much better armed now in comparison to when those dogs initially attacked me, but still. Genuinely terrified. Okay, I'm hoping that I can make it into whatever this settlement is. And that once I do... Oh? Hello?
Watch yourself.
Morgan! I know who you are. Not who you are. I know who you are. You're the soldier that deserted, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm working on my turn. Thought I'd catch some rays.
I saw your terminal downstairs, yeah? Alright, good. It could be that he's not a part of the pre-war okay, let me try that again. He's definitely not a part of the pre-war military. He's just, he's talking about the unit and the military that's, like, now and in the post-resource war, post-end of the world sort of army. I thought he was talking about, like, the British Army, like the British Army proper from before the war, but no. Right, well, here's the thing. I need to get inside that plane.
Tough luck. My nautical employers are holding up in there until it's safe to come out. And since I need to be here to make sure no harm befalls them, I can't exactly go around smashing up Marlowe's nests, can I?
Right, okay. So you're saying I need to do it? Fair enough. It is a question, though, really quickly, if I take a look at the map. The crashed plane, is that the... It is. Right, yeah, find Archie. Archie's inside the plane, probably, and that's where they made their settlement. Not a big settlement by the looks of things, but... Ah, I reckon that because of the Mirelurks, they've left the actual settlement. Which I have a sneaking suspicion is where I'm in right now. Because this is like a rooftop garden, this is, Winston's Toys. This is Winston's Toys. No, this is like, this is why these, bridges from or connections from rooftop to rooftop were made. This was the actual settlement proper. And then I guess it got destroyed, or, well, not really destroyed, like damaged and abandoned once the Mirelurks came in. Yeah, the only problem I have here is that these Mirelurks tend to be... Well, like, Mirelurk nests like this, with small Mirelurks inside them, is not an issue. It's the bigger ones that are the problem. So those I'm gonna get rid of, no problem, but what if Mummy and Daddy decide to show up? If it's just an infestation of the small ones and we're getting them before they grow up, wonderful, you know? But if some of the larger ones decide to pop on by... Yeah. Well, let's just say not ideal, right? What the hell is that again? Keep seeing... Well, like dolphins, I suppose, like that? Yep, this is what I was afraid of. Christ almighty, I threw a... I mean, thankfully he's being stupid and dazed and confused, but I threw a Molotov on top of its head and it's still alive. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Those things. That's not a Mirelurk, it's a Mittenlurk, apparently. Okay, where's the next nest? 17 meters ahead. In here somewhere, right? Yep. Well, I don't see them. Ouch. Right, 2 more Mittenlurk eggs. Not quite sure how much there's going to be a market for Mittenlurk eggs in this particular settlement after they've returned to their homes. You could argue that they're going to love it, because, you know, vengeance and stuff like that. So, what are we having for dinner? Mittenlurk omelette, obviously. Because we're taking revenge for everything they've done to us. On the other hand, they could just be completely and utterly sick of them, and... well, that's a whole other kind of problem, right? Okay, I can still pick up some junk. 3 of them in this one. Yeah, that's it. Get them before they... Well, it's usually get them before it lays... or get it, and like get them before they lay eggs, but here it's... get them before they grow up. It's kind of grim sounding, but... what can we do? Cooking station. I mean, I do have a minute. It is getting late, though. Although, like I said, I do have a minute. Mittenlurk meat, razor grain, and oil, and I can make a Mittenlurk cake, or with dirty water I can make an omelette. Or I can also make a roasted conkers. That's... honestly, I like that. It's food, it's healing, it's good, I like it. Soup. A noodle cup, just razor grain and dirty water, right? Yeah, sure, you know what? There you go. Noodles. And then this is... well, right. So... dirty water is needed for omelettes made from Mittenlurks. Usually, I'd say it's easy to come by. I mean, look at all the dirty water around, but actually that water is irradiated. You need just dirty water, and that's still a lot better than what most people are used to, so honestly... something's telling me I'm better off selling these, and they weigh... actually, their value is 0, so never mind, I'm not even selling them. Yikes. I suppose if I make omelettes out of them, I can derive some value from all the stuff I've picked up, but... it's tough. Right, this is also... Mr. Handy Fuel. Loads of it, and I get the feeling that's about as much as I'm going to be able to carry for a while, and indeed it is. But, on the other hand, I don't need to carry much more than what I currently have. Let's get rid of the 2... what do we call them? The 2 nests. And we should be good. Okay, I'm wondering... I can see the way up to the roof of this thing. Can I go from around here? Yes, I can. Climb there and then all the way up. Ah, well, lovely, I'm on the roof, but that doesn't really help me much. Okay, maybe go this way. I need to just get back onto the rooftops of the settlement whose name I can't pronounce. Can I call it Other Thameshaven? Because Thameshaven I can... Thameshaven's easy to remember, easy to say. This, considerably less. So... right, 90... ooh, this is risky. Is there anything interesting down there? No. Okay, so 90 meters away from here, there's going to be a bit of walking. 70, I think I can go down to street level from here and head this way. Not really, not from here. Okay, I can go up here though. Oh, the place looks really different at night. Quite interestingly so as well. Okay, and then find a right-hand turn somewhere around here, like so. And I reckon we're almost there, but roasted Mittenlurk meat, okay. kind of stuff. I could sleep here for the night. Actually, that might not be the worst idea in the world. Because I doubt they want me to, maybe a bit later, but I doubt they want me to come and talk to them in the middle of the night, even though I did clear out the Mirelurk nests, or I will, supposedly. But yeah, it's like, I really doubt they want to talk to me in the middle of the night, so probably... Huh, how did I not see this? Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, so that nest is crushed. I've also noticed a problem with my torch. It doesn't seem to work anymore. I think I've broken it while fighting the Mirelurks. In actual fact, it causes game crashes, and unequipping it seems to make the game more stable, but don't tell anyone. So, let's continue over here and... Oh. Hello?
Can't find it elsewhere. Try here.
Oh, you trade things. Right. Yes, sure, let me see what you have.
Take a look.
Right, excellent. It's a bit weird to find you out here when it appears that the rest of your folks are indoors. At least I'm assuming they're your folks, I don't know. But yeah, so what to do then? Do I sell you everything? I think I do, even the shotgun. I have plenty of shotgun shells. I'm going to keep the shotgun, but everything else I think I'm going to sell. The 9mm pistol too? Yeah, the 9mm pistol too. It's absolutely useless. The flare gun does more damage now, and it's just terrible. Right, tuned service rifle, sledgehammer, shotgun, service rifle. Ah, here's the problem. So tuned service rifle and service rifle. Getting rid of that. Hardened flare gun, crude revolver, and that's about it. And then we have this stuff over here. So, hooligan left arm, right leg, left leg. I can get rid of that. These things I want to break down, actually. Disassemble, and I can get leather from them, and I can use that leather to upgrade the existing pieces of leather armor that I have, so I'm not getting rid of that. And then you can also take... I was going to say you can also take my torch, but apparently you don't want to buy it. Who would? It causes misery and pain, apparently. Right, whiskey you can take. Potatoes. Yeah, I don't really see myself needing them. Water, tea, Morph X, I'm keeping. Mittenlurk eggs. Yeah, 19 of those and nothing to do with them. Maybe you have an idea? No? Submachine gun. Submachine gun does almost as much damage in 9mm as the pistol, except this one's fully automatic. And the rate of fire on it is, I would assume, pretty insane, so, yeah. A crude rifle wouldn't be a bad idea, but I'm pretty sure you just get a revolver and turn it into a rifle, but I don't know for a fact, and you know what? Kind of makes me want to keep that thing. Hooded rags, leather chest piece, 95. Frick no. Pith helmet, that's about it from you, I think. Yeah. However, you do sell a whole heap of junk, which I don't really need at this point, but you do sell ammo as well. And I would love to buy some 303 British from you. Can I get 10? No. You know what? Never mind, this'll do. There you go.
Farewell.
Yeah. Farewell.
Oh, sorry about that, human.
Yeah, no problem.
Do you smell
Sandy's terminal.
It's the Thames calling to
Fish and
us.
chips. The fish and chips, I'm assuming you just left out there for me, because you don't really mind me having them, but I'm not going to snoop around in your terminal while you're there. It's well, outright rude is what it is. Okay. Oh god, there's many of them. Right, that's it. That should be all of them. I just need to... Come on. Do I need to get... closer or further away? Turns out neither. Oh. Just die. There you go. Okay. Nests destroyed. Now, I'm gonna go get some sleep and talk to Archie in the morning, mostly because I can barely see anything. And I think talking to him in the morning is going to be a lot more pleasant for everyone involved, especially the people inside the plane which he's protecting. Mutated ferns. Aren't those, like, kind of rare and expensive? Well, we'll find out later, I suppose. I'll see you in the morning, Winston. Okay, here we go. Good morning. I've had a spot of breakfast, and now I think it's a much more pleasant time to talk to Morgan.
Yourself.
Who are you?
Name's Morgan. I'm in the security business.
What's the camouflage for? Perception 4 out of 5. What's the camouflage for?
Good.
Give me a second. I need to check something. Stats. SPCIAL. Perception 4. Why? Perks. Status. Is it in data and then active effects? No. Stats. No. It's supposed to be here, isn't it? Pretty sure it's supposed to be here. And then it says special is at 4 for perception. Why is my question? Is it the assault mask? Doesn't say anything. Really doesn't say anything. Anywhere. Still 4. It's like I'm suffering from something, but I don't know what. Usually it's perception 5, but now it's at 4. Okay, tell you what. It's nothing I ate, definitely, because I just had regular food, but I do have Clarity Classic. And that ought to make me remember
Name's Morgan. I'm in the security business.
that I'm seeing a Tommy uniform in front of me and that that's what they look like.
Because I was one. I got out before I got killed.
Right. Sounds like a wise career move, definitely, especially because I've seen the terminal. If I hadn't, then I would have been maybe a bit more skeptical towards him.
Finally, someone with that on their shoulders. My old section got wiped out by the Jackdaws. Maniacs with artillery. The sergeant thought it'd be a good idea to take a shortcut through their turf, the old Royal Naval College.
Right.
If that wasn't bad enough, he decided we should requisition a crate of their weapons. Storm was raging that night. He said they wouldn't notice us. We thought we were gonna make it. Nearly made it out of range of their artillery.
And
If I
bang.
was standing 5 feet to the left, I would have been blown to smithereens like the rest of them. I didn't feel like going back to the Imperial War Museum, hat in hand, having to explain and take accountability for my superior officer's actions. So here I am.
But that's not what the terminal said. Unless you're a different Morgan, which... well, it's a fairly common name, it's possible... sorry, it's possible. Or you're lying. You're lying because someone might, you know, not exactly look at you most favourably because of what you've done. Which makes sense.
Ah, hello there. Human.
Hello?
Welcome, friend. Glad to see you.
Likewise. What? Tell you what, I helped you folks out.
Hello, human. How are you today? The surface world gets louder and louder.
Please,
each day.
please, Churchill, thank you. If you don't mind, I'm going to help myself to a drink. Thirsty work, you know, helping you all with your problems and whatnot.
Hooligans probably already grabbed the good stuff.
Mary Ellis flight recording. Right, let's play it.
Mayday, mayday. This is Captain Drew Mitchell with Mary Alice. We're in distress over Newham. I repeat, mayday. This is an emergency broadcast to any Allied British forces in the vicinity. We've encountered an EMP disturbance, likely caused by an atomic blast. Mary Alice is losing control. Where the fuck is the RAF?
Grounded, probably.
If anyone can hear
Nicely
this,
done.
we need assistance.
Those people needed some hope.
The navigations are shot.
Who are you,
We're going down
anyway?
fast.
Yeah, give me a second, I'm just listening to this.
Going down fast. Oh, fuck it, everything's went dark. The EMP from the atomic blast has crippled our systems. I can barely keep this hunk of junk airborne. I repeat, Captain Drew Mitchell, serial number 25871. We've got a crew of 3. We're over Newham.
Don't leave me.
No, sorry, I'm just listening to the
If anyone's out there, please
recording.
request emergency landing permission at Biggin Hill Airport. We've overshot the Thames. I repeat, we've overshot the Thames. Come on, Mary. Hold it together just a bit longer. Oh, fuck! Looks like we're dropping in Southwark. Mayday, mayday. This is like
I'm all ears.
transition. Mayday, mayday.
And that's the end of it. Okay, so sorry about that. Archie, hi. Rachel says hello. She's sorry things didn't work out.
Not her fault. She's not like the others. Kicked me out of Thameshaven, they did.
Yeah.
Couldn't stand a human living with them.
Folks over here don't have a problem with you, I'm assuming? Anyways, been in any underground laboratories recently?
So that's why you're here. Yeah, I know one. Barely managed to escape.
Right.
though. Would have been dragged back there too, if it weren't for the
So
fact
I've heard. So I've heard.
you don't work for the lab, do you?
Nah, mate, actually, I woke up in one of those labs and I have no idea who I am. That's kind of the problem. And, I guess, much like you, I've also escaped. Barely.
Rough.
Well, maybe not so much barely,
Unless you
but
want to
I've
hear the whole
escaped.
Story.
Give me the abridged version. Yeah, you know what? Sure, give me the whole
I
story.
was on a supply run near the Thames. There were 6 of us. One more than usual. We brought this ghoul along.
Not a fitting name for a ghoul.
He was supposed to be an expert. Said he knew the location of underground bunkers. Had all these construction papers.
Okay.
Ripe for the taking, he promised. Turns out, they aren't as abandoned as he let on.
Uh-huh.
We were searching for the entrance when they ambushed. They used some kind of gas. Everything went dark. Later on, I woke up in a cell with that girl. We managed to pick the lock and escape, but we couldn't help the others. The scientists were too busy to notice us. I nabbed a guard's keys and we walked right out blocked the entrance. The guards noticed, though. Chased me all the way to the Thames. Luckily, the ferryman was about to make a crossing. Saved my life.
Okay. Who was it that captured you exactly?
I don't know, but they were bloody strong.
Right. And when was this?
A month ago, I'd say.
Oh, so it's
Maybe
been a
2.
while. Okay. Do you still have the keys, maybe?
Nah, I think the ferryman has them.
He didn't think to offer them when I was there, and after I saved his life. No, of course he didn't. Right, well, I'm sorry that happened to you.
Thanks. I just hope everyone else is alright.
Yeah, me too. So where exactly is the entrance to this lab?
You aren't going there, are you?
Oh, I don't know, mate. Yeah, don't worry, I can handle myself.
Yeah, you're probably right. Give 'em hell.
Yeah.
The thing is, we never actually made it to the entrance. Lazarus was being cryptic. Probably thought we were trying to con him out of his share.
Right.
I don't think we were close to the entrance when they got us. Everything after that just blends into one bad dream. I remember when we escaped, climbing up a ladder. It was dark out. I could barely see my own shoes. I climbed over some rubble, I think. They were chasing me, so I ran through the streets.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea where I was going, so I just kept running. That's when I found the ferryman.
Right, but what happened to your friend Lazarus?
We got separated, ran in different directions.
Shame. If you went back there, could you retrace your steps? I don't know how useful that would be. You can't remember anything else?
Not really. It was dark and I was running for my life. And the gas.
There was gas.
I only get
Okay.
confused when I try to remember that night. Maybe. It's been so long. If it means finding my friends, I'm willing to give it a go. I'd need the ferryman to take me back across, though.
Yeah.
I don't fancy my chances on Tower Bridge or in the foot tunnels. Here, you can give this back to the ferryman. He gave it to me so I could defend myself. My hands barely fit around the
Right,
grip. Tell him thanks, but my weapon of choice is the bobby pin.
yeah, look how far that got you. The ferryman's friend. Okay. 32 caliber pistol, 20 damage, and a really weird revolver of sorts. Well, actually not that weird. Looking at it. Is this like the firing? Why is that? So it's like a hammerless revolver, or at least with the hammer's hidden, I suppose. It's weird. It's weird, but not impossible. And not completely out of this world, you know? Thank you, by the way. So it looks like we're going back to the ferryman. Which is alright, I mean, I was going there anyway for,
Thames Haven, you are my bride and joy.
Really? Because,
Not sure if I'll ever get over seeing a human around.
yeah, right. So as I was saying, we gotta go back to ferryman, but that's fine. I was gonna go back to Thames Haven anyway, sort out the weapons and armor and all that good stuff. That's all fine and dandy. And then probably also sell some of the stuff that I've picked up, and if I can help it, maybe even store the junk in one of the workbenches or something. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to find a home of some description anytime soon.